Looks good. Now let's get started. Hey YouTube, what's going on? Dom here, and today I have my desk setup tour 2017. Starting things off, we have an IKEA Linman tabletop that I use as my actual desk that is held up by 4 adjustable stainless steel IKEA legs. On top of all of that, I have a monitor riser, which is an IKEA lac shelf held up by the little IKEA Capita legs. For my speaker solution, I have also an IKEA lac shelf that I actually custom cut in order to create speaker risers, and they're held up by the angled Capita legs. Behind my desk, I have 2 RGB light strips that are controlled by a little remote wheel that allows me to adjust the colors or just set them to spectrum cycle. For desk customization, I actually drilled into my desk to allow some 1 and 1.5 inch cable grommets so I can pass all the cables from my mouse and mouse pad and keyboard all the way through, creating a nice wireless clean look. To top it all off, I put this little drawer underneath that holds all my essentials, screwdrivers, tools, cables, that kind of stuff. Sitting on top of all this, I have 2 Asus PG278Q monitors. They're 27 inches, 144 Hertz G-Sync panels. I absolutely love them. Color reproduction is not the best, but they get the job done when I'm doing some serious gaming. So on top of all that, I have a 55-inch Samsung Smart TV. Now it is 1080p, however, it's LED, acts as a really great third monitor, good for games or for just chilling out with some Netflix. Now getting down to some of the peripherals that I use. Starting things off, I have the Razer Black Widow Chroma Edition. I swear by it. I had the original Black Widow Ultimate keyboard when it first came out, and I will probably continue to use these keyboards. Sitting just left of the keyboard is a Razer Orbweaver Chroma. This thing is great for first-person shooters or some macro commands for some of my favorite programs like Premiere and Audition, After Effects. And to the right of all that, I have my gaming mice, a Razer Mamba Chroma and a Razer Naga Epic. Now, some people might think, why do you have 2 mice? The Mamba is great for first-person shooters with its adjustable DPI, great for sniping and running and gunning. And the Naga, with its 12-key layout, allows me to really take control of MMOs and action-based games. Then on my monitor riser, I have the Razer Ripsaw. I use it to capture gameplay and desktop footage, and I have all that hooked up right into my TV right above so I can see exactly what I'm recording in real time. Right next to the Ripsaw, I have probably one of my most favorite devices, the Audio Engine D1 DAC. A DAC is a digital to analog converter. It is a great external device to have crisp, clear audio to my speakers, which are the Audio Engine A5 Pluses. Now, I absolutely love these speakers. It takes a little while for them to break in, but once they do, you get nice, clean audio. They're really fun to listen to. And to top it all off, we have the Audio Engine S8 subwoofer. This really completes the package, creating a nice, loud, boomy, controlled bass that really finishes off the Audio Engine experience. For the piece de resistance is my desktop, dubbed Snowlake. I absolutely love this machine, and while it's not necessarily top of the line, it's no pushover either. Starting things off is my motherboard, which is the Intel DX79 SR. It is a Extreme Edition motherboard, great for overclocking, 3-way SLI, 64 gigs of RAM. It's got all the bells and whistles I need, and I absolutely love it. Inside it is an Intel 3970X Extreme Edition i7 processor. It is a 6-core, 12-threaded beast that I have running at 4.6 gigahertz overclock. On either side of that LGA 2011 socket is 64 gigs of DDR3 Corsair Vengeance RAM. I have it toggled between blue and silver to really match my color scheme, and running programs and games is no problem. And of course, no beastly gaming / productivity machine would be complete without a crazy GPU setup. For my GPU setup, I have 3 GTX 970 EVGA Super Clocked Edition graphics cards running in 3-way SLI. Powering all this crazy hardware, I have the Corsair 1000 watt HX1000 power supply. Not only does it provide nice, clean, efficient power to all my components, but the little blue sticker matches my theme as well. Now, I wouldn't be able to run crazy hardware like this without some crazy storage. So for my storage option, I went with the Intel 535 series 480 gig SSDs running in RAID 0. That's 2 RAID 0 drives, one for games and one for Windows to really keep the performance up. Now, containing all this is my favorite case to date, the Corsair 760T in white. I love that side panel. I love the look. I love the feel, the size, and everything about the case just really works for me and my setup. And there you have it, my desk setup 2017. I'm really happy with it. It gets the job done for gaming and for productivity. I really hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to come back for future updates and modifications to the system. I'm thinking about doing something with liquid cooling. We'll see. Anyway guys, have a good one.